Welcome back to a brand new video. This is going to be exciting today. We're talking about pre-shot routine and how you can align better with driver.
Yep.
Like you play off 6 guys, don't you?
Yeah.
And new handicap system, it's sort of something you've got to get used to this year.
About 8 or 9.
Okay, we've just played. The match will be up on your channel, but I noticed pretty much every single shot you have no practice swing.
Nope.
Which is a bit strange for a lower handicap player.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'd rather just I just walk up to it, think about the shot, I know what I'm going to do. I'm more of a swing thought person.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking more about where I'm getting the club to rather than
hitting the shot.
I think my score would be a lot better if I had a pre-shot routine. Yeah. I'd be a lot more comfortable over the ball.
I also think you'd get a line better as well. That's why I want to sort of dive into this, because most shots you're there shuffling a fair amount. So
alignment is my nemesis.
Yeah.
Alignment, if I'm aiming straight, I feel like I'm aiming closed. If I'm aiming closed, then I close the club face. It's a battle that I've always had. And
is that more so when you get to driver?
Yeah, if I'm facing like that with driver and your shoulders and so, I just feel like I'm really that way.
Right.
So alignment for me, that's why I want to do this video with you, is I really struggle with it. So hopefully this will help.
Okay, so we're going to break it down. Pre-shot routine coming up, and then how to align to every single shot, but most importantly, driver. Okay, so first off, I want you to think about setting 2 zones before you play. So guys, okay, I'm going to put a club down here.
Yep.
I want this to be sort of your thinking zone, so where you're going to think more about your swing, and then this is going to be your playing zone.
So have my practice swing here?
Yeah.
All right.
Now, 2 reasons really. One, it will lose a little bit of baggage over the golf ball, but also where are you looking when you're behind the ball? You're looking sort of straight down towards target, and I want you to almost do it where sort of your eye line is on the back of the golf ball.
Okay.
Because if you're having your practice swing here, straight away our perception of where we're going is a little bit off, but also our baggage of swing thoughts and all this sort of stuff can get in the way.
So does it have my practice swing facing that way?
Either or, whatever you feel comfortable with. I would go more this way personally.
Okay.
So what are your swing thoughts right now?
You do it.
Here we go.
Do you want a list? No, for me, I think it's with driver, I just try and keep the weight a little bit on my back foot, and it's just keep the club. My swing thought is just getting the butt of the club, because I used to be a big slicer, so I used to be like this. So one thing I work hard on is just trying to keep, if I put a T-peg in there, it will be in between the ball and my foot.
So setting it steeper a little bit on the way back.
Yeah, that's what I work on a lot. So for me, it would be doing maybe that a bit looser, and then doing a full swing. And that'll be it. I just set it there, and then.
So how I want you to do it from now on, I want you to really get on board with this, is have your first practice swing where you're going to set it, pause, swing back and through. And the second one, I almost want you to have a practice swing like you're about to hit the shot.
Okay.
So picturing the shot, trying to visually see the shot in the air, like a bit like a shot tracer.
All right.
Okay, and that would be the same if you were doing like a chip, doing a putt, all these same things. Okay.
Feels very weird this for me.
Yeah, you probably feel like you're over it a long time.
I feel like I've been here 20 minutes.
But this should be no longer than sort of 20 seconds.
Yeah, obviously if you're just in a normal situation.
Okay, and then now I want you to walk in and just hit this one, and then we're going to go into alignment after this.
Okay. To be fair, it's gone straight, I hit it out the bottom.
Okay, how did that feel doing that routine?
To be fair, it is quite good. I feel like for me, obviously, that feels like a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel like my swing's got a little bit quicker, because my swing's very slow, because I'm thinking about all them things, kind of like, right, get it there, and then hit.
Yeah.
So I felt like that was a bit, I suppose why I haven't hit it as well, because for me that felt really fast.
Yeah.
But I didn't think about anything over the ball.
Good.
And I think that'll really help long run.
Yeah, like I'm always a big believer, and I want people to let the shot dictate the swing, whereas right now you're letting the position dictate your swing.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
I think getting to that next level, like trying to be a better player and trying to get lower shots and trying to picture shots a bit better, having these 2 separate zones is 100% the way to go.
Okay.
Like it might feel quite hard work to stick to for the while in a minute, but
I'll be like, come on. No, but I get
like
it.
this.
I do get it, because I see over the ball, I didn't really think about anything.
Good.
As in, I normally think about a lot.
Okay.
So it freed everything up a little bit.
Right, put that one down for us.
Yep.
Let's do pre-shot routine now, but a little bit more on alignment. So what is it that you feel? Because I noticed in the golf course, and I think a lot of people would relate to this, like shuffling about, like second guessing.
I just feel like straight doesn't feel straight. I feel like open feels straight. And I guess that's why a lot of golfers slice the ball because
Yeah.
your feet like that feel a bit open. So I normally just like, I do pick a line on the floor, like kind of like that, then I'll run it down, I'll pick something 6 inches from the ball. But then when I set up to that 6 inches, I feel like, I don't know, straight doesn't feel straight.
Right, okay.
And once that gets in my head, then I start and shuffle, then I miss greens, then it's game over.
And does that come through the whole back? So not just,
Yeah,
just
everything,
driver?
everything.
So, I've got to drive a second. How I want you to think about this is, like, I want us to use the line and the golf ball a little bit more. So, I do it like this in the golf course where I'll tee it up. I've got like a massive little OCD habit about this. So I'll tee it.
I've just played with you, I didn't notice that.
But you probably won't, like now you'll notice it, you'll see it. Like, so I put my line down and I'll stand behind it. But as I'm standing behind it, I'm making sure that line is exactly where I want it to go. Because I'm the same as you. I could get into that shot and be like, no, that's not right, that's not right. And before you know it,
it's gone, isn't it?
You're gone. So what I want you to really stick to is two things here. Making sort of a 90-degree angle between the top edge of your golf club with a driver and the black line. So as you're putting it down there, you'll see the black line and the top edge sort of making a right angle.
Okay.
With an iron, that'll just be your leading edge.
But how can you do irons on a fairway?
Yeah, okay. That's when you couldn't do that on a fairway.
With driver, yeah.
With driver, or when you, for example, if you're on a par 3.
Yeah.
These are things with your irons, it's a little bit harder to do.
Yeah, of course.
But when we've got any chance we've got to tee it up,
we've got to do it off a fairway.
Got to do it as much as we can like this. And then as best we can we really feel as though our feet, hips and shoulders stay parallel? Now, I mentioned this to you on text message about being a little bit too upright with driver. Now, if you think of where I'm looking here, the more upright I am, the more my perception is a little bit from my shoulder line.
Right.
The more I get over it, I'm sort of creating a halfway point between the golf ball and myself.
Okay.
Not necessarily halfway, but you know, your perception of where you're aiming is a little bit more target
like a straight line kind of thing.
Yeah,
I'm up here.
Rather than sort of somewhere here, your perception is a little bit different. Because at the end of the day, everybody's so bothered about shoulders and everything, but we've got to get our ball to target line sorted.
So you think that's lined up over there, isn't it?
Yeah, that's not great. So
I'll just change it to
if you can get that lined up.
I would say that is pretty much bang on.
Okay, so that's just left of that bunker. Flag actually, flag line.
So, if I'm setting up.
Yep. Create some right angles between here and here.
Is that a right angle?
Yeah, spot on. And I want you to just try and feel you can get a little bit.
Do you know why I'm doing that? Are these tees lower? You know what I have. That's right. Oh, God. Sorry, mate.
See that? You've done it here. So get the line.
You can edit that bit out. Oh. Let's get the line back. Right, now that's more in the middle.
Yep.
Right, so that's a kind of right angle there.
Yep. Now just feel as though you can get a little bit more over it, so a little bit more here.
Like that?
Yeah, and I really think this will give you a better perception of where you're aiming, as well as standing to the driver a little bit more athletically.
I feel like I'm...
So if you come here, come down the line, guys, and this is really interesting for you to see, is have a look at Gaz's now position. Like, you probably feel horrendously over this golf ball, right?
Yeah.
Like, you'll be watching this on the screen right now, and
fat.
back of the armpits just over the toes. It really, really is a good position, and I think it's going to help not only how you swing it, but also your perception of your alignment and aim. Right, get off it. I want you to go through the whole routine from the start, from practice
I was going to say,
swing.
if you asked me to hit that, I was going to go. That wasn't going to be a good shot.
So
right.
do the whole thing.
Let's go. Okay.
So 2 practice swings. Second one, have that intention of the shot that you're about to hit. Okay, now walk in, check your alignment, club down, address, go. Spot on. That is absolutely spot on, that alignment. Nice drive. Okay, how did that feel, the whole thing?
Faster than before. Before I thought, Jesus. No, but it felt, yeah, again, over the ball, I wasn't thinking about that much because I felt like I'd done it all. And yeah, it was weird that obviously I didn't realise I'd stand up straight.
I'm going to show you a photo afterwards. We'll put sort of a before and after on the screen right now. You won't believe how much
that changed.
It actually looks normal. Okay guys, thanks so much for joining us today. Quick, simple tips there on pre-shot routine and how you can align to the golf ball.
Perfect.
I want you to go, honestly, I want you to go away and have a real good go at that and stick with it for a few weeks and just see how you feel with it.
Yeah, I will. You'll be watching.
I will be watching. Thanks so much for watching.
See you soon.